Have you heard of Family Pocket FC3000? What is it comparable to? Well, why don't we open it and find out? Thank you for joining me today. My name is Amy Vishwanatha and you are watching Techie Housewife. Okay, so this is kind of a mystery unboxing for me. My husband ordered this and I only saw it when it arrived today. This is the Family Pocket FC3000 handheld emulation device. When I saw the name and the picture on the box, my mind kind of transported me back to the days of Famicom. This handheld device kind of snuck up on everybody, I believe. I don't think there were any announcements or any promotions for this. It was just kind of, boom, it's there. So the question is this just another plastic toy that's going to break under pressure? Or will it be really cool and a great bang for the buck? As usual, I'll see how it plays before I decide if I want to update the firmware. So let's get on with it. Okay, here's what we have. It's just a regular box, as you can see. It tells you what it is. And there's not a whole lot else on there. Looks like that's upside down. Okay, so let's see if we can get this open. It's supposed to be an unopened package, but interesting. Where we bought it said this package has never been opened. It's a completely sealed device. And for the second time in the past couple of weeks, it looks like that's not true. And I guess I should have known that by the way the bottom was not put in properly. Well, that just happened again. But you know what? These things are going to happen. If you continually buy things to open and review, then a couple times out of all the times you buy something, you're bound to get something like this. I'm sorry that it was kind of a flop show today, but these things happen. Hello, I am back with the Family Pocket and I am going to go ahead and continue with the unboxing. I took it to my husband, let him take a look at things and deal with that side of it. He made sure everything was in working order and cleaned it up for me so I could still unbox this without having played it or anything like that. So you're going to have my complete thoughts as if I just opened it. So let's get to it. If you remember correctly, when I opened this, there was dirt all across here. It's been opened. We actually did contact the vendor and I guess we're waiting for them to contact us back. So let's just take this out of the box so we can have a look at it. And let's just see what's in the box as well. Pamphlet. And we have a couple of cables here. And it comes with a nice little strap for your hand as well as a little carrying bag, which that is nice. You can keep it clean that way if it doesn't come dirty. Anyway, so let's just get rid of all that for now. Okay, first thing to do, there should still be power. I believe it had power. Okay. This actually does so put me in the mind of Famicom, and I just, so you can see what I mean, I have a little controller here, and if you see, the setup is pretty much the same, except for the buttons on the Famicom replica controller actually are closer together, so you can clearly see this has been spaced out quite a bit, which is a good thing. So that should make for easier gameplay, and I just thought you might find it interesting how close they resemble each other, and in my opinion, it does look like a take on Famicom. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just feel it. It kind of feels a little cheap. I mean, that's to be expected. You just pay $30 for it, you know. And the buttons, they are a bit on the small side. This is the volume, and this is the power. And getting your finger, my fingers are small, and getting my fingers in there to actually use them is a little difficult. So for someone with big hands, maybe they may not like this as much, but for somebody like me or a child, I think they would enjoy it. Okay, you have to push the button twice to get it to move. Looks like that's the way it's designed. Let me see. But you can also push the button and it'll go through what you're looking for. Oh, Super Mario USA. NES, Super Mario Brothers. How about we try a game? And then I will let you know what I think of the buttons and everything like that. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I love it. It sounded like stereo. Kind of had an echo. Okay. Try to get the feel of it back again. I feel it. Oops. I feel like there's maybe a slight lag. I don't notice any ghosting or anything. Oh no! They feel mushy to me, actually. They're not super clicky. Ooh. And I'm still enjoying it, actually. It's fun. I feel like I'm pushing all the buttons. There we go. My bad. The audio is good on this. I like it. I can hear it. Decent speakers. It says it has hi-fi audio, so that's probably why it sounds so nice. So you can see, we just keep going here. Oh, Game Boy Color. So you can see that we have a few options here. Let me just see if any PS1 game actually works. Again, the actual buttons feel a bit soft to me, kind of mushy maybe, and the D-pad is decent. My husband actually said he liked the D-pad when he was trying to see if everything was okay with this device. He said he felt like it was good in a sense that it didn't hit angles and it didn't hurt his thumb, where when he played Retroid Pocket for quite a while and he hurt his thumb and there was a bit of a lag. He said he felt like this was pretty responsive. From what I just played, it seemed responsive. I think the lag might have been me actually earlier trying to get used to the game. So let's try this. Who do I want to be? I'll be this guy. Oh, I had a special thing there. It is, so I hit the button and it's punching, so it is responsive. There's no lag right here, and I don't notice any ghosting, so that's good. The colors are very nice. It looks clear. That plays well, and that is supposed to be a PS1 game. From an emulation standpoint, this handles 8 and 16-bit decent. I think higher than that, not so well. There was not a lag. It was very responsive. Buttons were not sticking. It's not hard to use in a sense that you open it up and this is what you see. You see your options here for what you can play system-wise. It has a colorful background as you go through to give you an idea of some of the games. And I really do like that. This is so easy. You just open it and boom, there they are. You don't have to search for anything. And it did come pretty well charged. Okay, now playing with this D-pad is more steady, I feel, than this. It feels a bit loose. You can feel a difference between the buttons on here. The buttons here are smaller than the replica Famicom controller, but you can still get an idea of what it's kind of trying to go for. As I said earlier, the sound is great. It's not too quiet, it's pretty clear. I thought it was pretty sharp. This is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but I don't know who really cares about that when they're playing with something like this. This is a great device that you can not worry about it getting broken, because all in all, you don't have that much money invested in it, and it's a decent emulation device. I believe it's easy enough for anyone to figure out. See the viewing angles. Looking straight on is good. Actually, from the sides, it's pretty decent. Once you do up or down, it's not so great. You lose visibility on that. I don't think this even really needs a firmware update. It's playable as it comes. Would you like me to play one more? Let's do Street Fighter. I'm pretty much button mashing right now. I don't know any special moves or anything on this. Okay. And let me see if this works. Okay, here we go. You hit, when you want to exit a game, you hit the menu button. It'll bring up this little box. You can say back to game, save, load, or quit. I'm going to quit. And hit the A button. It takes you back to the menu of whatever you're in. For example, Game Boy Color is what we're in. Okay, you hit the B button to get back out into the actual main menu where you pick which console you want to play. Okay, so once more, let us show you how to exit. Let me pause this and we'll hit menu. Again, I want to quit. So hit quit. My fur is just so bad. Okay, and we're going to hit quit. And then what we're going to do is hit back. And that takes us straight out into the main menu. So they do have a left trigger and a right trigger. I guess you can play them, but I don't think you would need to use that much. It's a little awkward to hold it and try to hit those. So what are my overall thoughts of the Family Pocket FC3000? I actually think it's a great little under $30 emulation device. I would not be afraid to let any child play with this and it get broken. It doesn't feel as sturdy as some of the other devices, but it's pretty sturdy for the cost of it. Also, the quality of the screen is decent and the volume, the sound, everything is great like that on it. The volume button and the power button are a tad bit small and they're placed in these little crevices that are a bit small for larger fingers, but I think you can get over that. I don't think it's something that would make you not want this device. It is fun to play the NES games on here. If you love those games, you'll love this. It did play the PlayStation 1 game. So all in all, for the price we paid for this, I think it is a great little device. You could throw it in any bag. You can toss it in your car, take it on a bike ride with you. If you want to stop somewhere and rest, you can play this. Anything like that. Don't be afraid to take it out because, hey, you didn't pay $100 for it, right? The red and black colors are not too bad. I would have kind of preferred if they are going for that classic Famicom look, which I'm not positive, but I think that's what they're going for. Then I would have really loved those gold and kind of maroonish red colors. That really would have made me love it even more. Family Pocket is easy to use straight out of the box. Turn it on and you have that menu right in front of your face and you know exactly what you're doing. It's probably one of the easiest emulation devices that I have opened and been able to just straight out play with no issues whatsoever without having to spend too much time figuring it out. The screen looks good. Buttons, they aren't the best quality, but they're decent and they do work. But the D-pad is great. Everything is spaced out well, I believe. If you're on a tight budget and you really want an emulation device, then I think Family Pocket would be perfect for you. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with your friends, hit like, hit subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the bell button because you want to see all the videos I upload, right? And don't forget, go out and have a game-tastic day. Oh, and one more thing before I go. I don't know if you noticed my shirt. It has a 3D printer on it. This I actually got from One Stop Print Shop, and I will link his information in the description below so you can kind of go check him out. He's a pretty nice guy and he does all sorts of things with his 3D printers. So go check him out as well.